beautiful people. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a super exciting video. We have the full Roxi collection and Make Revolution that literally launched on Friday. How crazy is that? So let's have a little look at what I picked up. I got everything apart from the eyeliner because Beauty Bay didn't have it for some reason. So I picked up the lashes, I picked up the eyeshadow palette, which we'll do in a little tutorial today, and I also picked up the brush set. So before we get into everything, swatches, prices, putting it on my face, and all that kind of shebang, if you are new here, I am Luce Stephenson, but you can call me Luce because we're all friends here. If you are new, don't forget to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up because it really does help out my channel and helps me to grow. And please don't forget to turn that notification bell on so that you are notified when I upload on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays. Let's just get straight into this because I am beyond excited. So just been having a little look on Beauty Bay to see how much I paid for all of this. So I ended up getting these three from the collection and also the brand new Revolution concealer. A full video is going to be coming testing this, but I am going to be putting it on today because I'm going to film this video in between. So I got obviously three of the products. The brush set I got for £16.20 and I believe that was meant to be 18. The eyeshadow palette I got for £14.40 and then I got the lashes for £7.20, wrong way around, £7.20 instead of £8. Let's just get straight into it. So I think what we'll do first is I think we'll put some foundation on and we'll try these sponges because these look beautiful. The packaging, by the way, is absolutely beautiful. She did say in her reveal video that it was kind of inspired by like a knitted jumper. This is like flat, but the actual eyeshadow palette packaging has got like 3D bits in it. Like it's like dented and stuff, so it fits the pattern. But this is beautiful. This is the brush and sponge set. So it says it's made up of Roxi's go-to brushes and sponges for flawless application and blending to accompany all of Roxi's products as well. Cruelty-free and vegan, and it says 100% synthetic brushes too, which is really good. And then this is just what it looks like. The packaging of the brushes looks beautiful. I think, oh, that's loud. I think the price point for the brushes is quite expensive, but Revolution have literally just launched their own little brush range. I only picked up one of the small brushes. Let me grab it. It's just in my little trolley next to me, my makeup trolley. So I picked up this one, which wasn't too bad for the price. I think it was like £3. But some of the bigger brushes are quite expensive. So to get obviously these 5 brushes and 2 sponges in a set for £18 isn't bad at all. Especially considering like a beauty blender. I know it's like a totally different brand, but a beauty blender is like, what, £16 now? Which is just crazy. So we have this brush to begin with. Then we have this one, which I'd say would be probably more of a concealer kind of brush for me. And then we also have 3 eye brushes as well. So we have a super fluffy one, a smaller fluffy one, and then a more kind of precise packing on would be good for like the inner corner and stuff. So we'll see whether we can do a full makeup look using just these 3 brushes. We'll see. And then obviously we have the 2 sponges. I haven't tried a sponge from Revolution before, I don't think I have anyway, but this feels really nice, really soft before I've even wet them. So I'm going to go wet them and we'll see what they look like. So this is the size difference. This is obviously it normal and then this is it when it's being wet. The texture feels really good. I am really fussy, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really fussy when it comes to sponges, and the one that I love the most is the Beauty Blender. I don't really get on very well with a Real Techniques one. I wouldn't even spend my money on it. I'd rather save for a Beauty Blender. So I'm hoping this is good. I'm glad that you get 2 in it as well, because you could use one for foundation and you could use one for cream bronzer, for your concealer, or you could use one for powder, whatever you fancy. So let's put some foundation on and we'll see what it's like. It is actually huge. It feels really soft. Ooh, I'm excited about this. Excited! So I've just popped on some of the Makeup Obsession Illuminating Primer, which is why my skin looks lovely and glowy. And we're going to go in with the W7 Very Vegan Foundation in the shade Bare Buff. Absolutely love this. I want to make sure that I go with a foundation that is good, so we can actually see what this sponge is like. So as always, I like to dot it all over my face. And then I'm going to take the flat part of the sponge to tap this all over. I always think the sound that sponges make is so funny. Obviously, do bear in mind when you use a sponge, you are more likely to have to use a little bit more foundation, just because obviously the sponge is going to soak up a little bit of the excess as well. Okay, so I've put a bit of the cream like foundation stick on from Primark as well and blended that out with the sponge, and I swear down, this sponge is absolutely beautiful. Would really, really recommend. I hope that they really hope that they do them separate, because I will literally bin all of my crusty dusty beauty blenders that I've been holding on to and replace it with this, because that is beautiful. I want to try this one next. So I'm going to try this with some concealer, and we're going to put on some of the brand new Revolution Eye Bright Illuminating Under Eye Concealer in the shade Fair with a bit of vitamin C. Let's pop some of this on, and then we'll see what this is like for blending that out. So I've done one side with the sponge and it blended out beautifully. Really, really impressed with this concealer, but I have got a full review coming in the next couple of days, maybe the next maybe 3 or 4 days. I've got a review coming, so I'll leave all my thoughts for that video. But I'm going to use this sponge for the other side and see if it's any different to this brush. See if it's any different to applying the sponge. This brush would also be really good for putting on your cream bronzer as well. Like if you've got like one that's in a pot, like the Chanel one, 007 one, Huda Beauty one, whatever one it is that you might have, I feel like that would be a really, really good one. I would also use this brush as well. I'm going to wipe off a little bit. I would use it to set my under eyes. So let's try it with the Revolution Translucent Powder, which was just in one of the Christmas gift sets. Then I'm just using this to tap underneath the eye. Okay, yeah, that looks beautiful. This applies powder so much better than kind of blending out concealer with it. Oh my god, this concealer. I can't wait for you to see the full video, because wow. And then using the biggest brush that comes in the little collection. This could be used as a bronzer brush, it could be used as a powder brush, it could be used probably as a blusher brush if you're a bit light-handed with it. But I'm going to use it as a powder brush, and I'm going to powder all of my face. To be fair, I think this would work better as a bronzer brush, just from kind of putting it on my face there. So I'm going to put some powder on and powder the rest of my face, put some bronzer on, and then we'll come back and we'll try the eyeshadows. Okay, in a nutshell, brush set so far, 10 out of 10. Would really, really recommend, really impressed. Let's get into probably the most exciting bit, the eyeshadow palette. So this looks beautiful. I love the packaging. I think she's done really well. I'm not like a massive, like I don't watch like her videos religiously, but I knew from this packaging that it was a Roxi palette. Like I knew if it didn't have her name on it, she would be one of the people that I would think of, because this just reminds, I don't know why, it just reminds me of her. And it is 3D, it's like kind of dented to the shape of like a knitted, you can see it from the back there, like a knitted kind of cozy sweater jumper. And that's the whole kind of vibe that she's gone for. It's like a cozy vibe palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. Gives me a lot of kind of XX Revolution vibes. I feel like the packaging for this just kind of steps up the game for YouTube collabs with Revolution. So let's do some swatches. Let's see what she looks like on my arm, and then let's get her straight on my face, because I am just beyond excited now. But to begin with, we have Fairy Lights, Chill, Toasty, Movie Night, Dazzle, which is beautiful. And then we also have Marshmallow as well. Then we have the second draw, so we have Leaves, Sparkler, which is absolutely beautiful. You could definitely do like a really nice grungy look with this as well, like a nice dark look as well as like the nice purples. Then we have Snug, Candlelit, Knit Sweater, and then Blanket. And then last but certainly not least, we have Fireplace. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Like, I mean, like pure butter, absolutely gorgeous. And then we have Hot Chocolate, which is such a cute name. Harvest, Nap Time, Cozy, and then Fog as well. Honestly, some beautiful colours in this. Okay, so I've set my eyes with the P. Louise base in the shade number 2 Rumour. I've set it in place with the little sponge and also put a tiny little bit of the shade Chill. Just kick away the excess. This one here, and I just kind of tap this a little bit all over kind of the lid, just to set that base ever so slightly, just because I have quite wrinkly eyeballs. And then taking the big fluffy brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Nap Time, which was from that bottom row, this little purple one here. And I'm just going to start by just basically building this up in the crease, tapping off the excess. And then we're just going to lightly blend this all over the crease. That is such a nice shade. So I'm going to take the slightly smaller, fluffier brush, and I wish there was like a darker purple in this palette so that I could do like a full purple look. But I think, I mean, fog doesn't even look like the nicest kind of colour to go in with. I think I'm going to have to go in with hot chocolate, which is one of the browns from the palette. So I'm just going to take this on that smaller brush, which is a shame because I don't feel like hot chocolate's going to go with this look at all. I'm going to try fog instead to see if that looks any better. Yeah, we're definitely missing like a dark purple from this palette. I think that's the best I'm going to get. To be honest with you, I'm going to put on the glitters and then see whether I need to deepen up with maybe a bit of hot chocolate again, or maybe some of the leaves. But I didn't really want to go in with leaves because it's quite a red brown. I don't know, I just feel like there's just one colour missing, and that is a darker purple from this palette. So I'm going to go in with the shade Cozy, which is this purple shimmer here. And I'm just going to use my finger to apply this, and I'm just going to literally tap this. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Oh my god, on the lid, like so. This shade feels so soft to the touch as well. So I'm going to go in with the glitter because I feel like we just have to, and I'm going to go in with the shade Dazzle. I asked my Patreon group what kind of theme to go for, and Rebecca said to go for purple and to use Dazzle, so Rebecca, you ask, you shall receive. I can't put my words out, you shall receive. So I'm going to do it with my finger. It picks up so much. Let's see whether it goes on nicely on top of this. Oh my god, it just makes this shimmer colour pop. I think a black in this palette would have been nice, but I'm guessing she probably made this palette to complement her other two. So I'm guessing through why there's a certain shades missing, but a dark purple would have been really, really nice. Okay, there's definitely a lot of fallout from that glitter, so do bear that in mind. I probably, again, should have done my eyes first, but I just got too excited to try them brushes out and the sponges. So I've ended up just taking a little bit of that concealer off this eye and just putting a little bit extra on underneath. And that concealer, honestly, you need to watch that video because there isn't even enough words. So I really want to deepen up this outer corner. I just feel like it's missing just a bit of a darkness to it. So I'm going to go in with this, I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm going to go in with the shade Leaves, which is more of like a red tone brown. I'm going to take, I'm going to take that smaller fluffy brush from the palette and just kind of tap this just lightly into the outer corner. In regards to the eyeshadow brushes, absolutely love them. Really, really easy to use and really easy to blend. Really, really happy with how soft they are, the quality of them. For the actual brush set, obviously it's saying like that's the only brushes that you'll ever need. I don't believe that, because where's my highlighter brush? Do you know what I mean? Where's my other brushes? Where's my more precise brushes? I feel like it'd be really, really hard for any brand to bring out a small brush set that has everything that somebody would need. I just don't think it's possible. I'm going to pop on some kind of more bronzer, a bit of blusher, highlighter, all that kind of shebang, my eyebrows and stuff, and then we'll come back and we'll pop the lashes on and we'll see what the lashes are like anyway. So I'll show you what they look like and then I'll come back with everything done. So for £8 for an actual YouTuber's collab, I think it's really, really good. Again, synthetic, cruelty-free and vegan. The box is recyclable. I think it's actually sealed shut. This is just what they look like. Really, really nice lashes, to be fair. Not too like in your face, but not really, really soft either. A nice kind of combination of the two. For my inner corner highlight, I think, what do I want to go in with? I'm not too sure. I think I'm going to go in with Candlelight. Let's see what this one's like. Oh my god, that is beautiful. I hope you can see that on camera because that looks gorgeous. I think they really have nailed some of the colours in this. They were just missing, oh, that's gorgeous. They were just missing that darker purple, or even just a black or something that you could use to deepen up any colour that you were doing. Oh my god. So this is what the final look looks like. I'm over the moon with how this has turned out. These lashes, by the way, are absolutely beautiful. Really easy to put on. I've cut them down a little bit just because they were a little bit long, but I always have to do that with lashes anyway because I've got tiny little eyes. If you're wondering what little lip combination I've got on, I've got such a weird little combo on. I've got obviously a Doll Beauty lip liner because it's me, in the shade Girl Code. I've got the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick. This one's in the Child Star shade. And then last but certainly not least, we have a lip gloss from Soap and Glory. This is the Sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss. So altogether, I first of all would really recommend the brush set. I think even for the £18 price tag, I know she has like a discount code of like ROXI20 for the Revolution website. You can get 20% off. It's currently on 3 for 2 with the Revolution website as well, so you could save some moolah by betting it on there. I just got it through Beauty Bay because I still got a bit of discount anyway, but also I really want to get it up for you guys as soon as possible. So as for the brushes and the sponge and stuff, I would highly recommend, especially the sponges. If they start selling them separate, I will definitely buy more. For the eyeshadow palette, I am obsessed, absolutely obsessed. It makes me want to get her other eyeshadow palettes now. I think it just looks so nice. I think the pigmentation is really nice, and just everything, the packaging, it's just beautiful. It's more and above what I even expected this palette to be. I'm just going to put my brightness down a little bit just in case that was just a little bit too bright. But oh my god, yeah, absolutely beautiful. I really want to try these darker colours here and do like, I love a grungy look, but do like a nice grungy brown beautifulness look. And then the lashes for £8. Like I said, they are cheaper than their normal lashes. So absolute bargain. Obviously it's got beautiful packaging, you can reuse them, and I think how this look turned out is just beautiful. I know she has brought out an eyeliner for, I think it was like £8 or something for the eyeliner, and I just didn't bother picking it up because I literally have like, and there's more in the tub, endless amounts of liquid eyeliner that I'm probably not going to get through, so I don't want to be adding another one to the collection just for the sake of obviously this video, because they will dry out anyway. For the eyeliner that I actually used was the W7 Flip and Grip, I can't speak words out, eyeliner, which is basically an eyeliner and an eyelash glue in one, and that's how I put these lashes on. And I did put a little bit of extra lash glue just because I tried to put them on and then took them off, cut them down and then put them back on again. So I just put a little bit of extra lash glue on just to make them stick, because obviously the eyeliner kind of dried and stuff by then. But yeah, absolutely obsessed. I'd love to know what you think down below. Did you pick it up? Are you wanting to pick it up now? Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be back tomorrow, I think, with either a Look Fantastic February reveal or my e.l.f. Mint collection. As always, I want to say thank you to my patrons for being so lovely every single day. If you do want to join, I'll leave the link down below, and also a video that kind of explains what my Patreon is, what is included in the exclusive community, and all that kind of stuff. It starts at like £1 a month, and it's entirely up to you if you wish to join. But thank you so much to all of them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye bye.